Hey, Shalom to the 1/3 and 144. All praises to the Most High, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. My forefathers, salutations to the 1/3 and 144. All right. So, I'm over here at the park right now. It's 5:49. I'm just thinking about a whole lot of shit, man. And everything that I'm doing right now, I'm pretty much putting everything on the line, and that's what I've been doing from day one. That's why I'm not gonna lose. Israel's not a nation known to lose, man. And see, I was thinking about this, right? Because I'm like, man, the Lord, He really has me in a peculiar situation where I'm separated from my people in a sort of way. Now, when it comes to these guys in GMS, they don't have 100% truth. Nobody has 100% truth. You guys can talk about they have this. No, they don't. We see through a glass darkly. We bring out what the Lord has us bring out. And the only one that's closest is Benjamin. That's it. That's why I tell the brother, hey, you tell the story, brother. You're a prophet. And it plays out in my land. And so it brings me back to this main point, Joseph, right? Because I'm like, man, if I look at Joseph, because I read these stories. Joseph, he was separated from his brothers. He was thrown in a pit. And then what happened? He became great in Egypt. That was all for a reason. Because he knew when the brothers came, he would have to feed them with what was in the storehouse. So I was looking at that, and I was also looking at the sons of Aaron, the Levites, man. And the Lord, He told the Levites, He said, well, you're not going to have any portion in Israel, when it came to the lands. Because once we got into the land, we're separating the lands and everything like that. The Levites were given, their portion was the Lord. Their portion was the Lord directly. So who's my portion? Melchizedek, Solomon, Christ, Josiah, Joshua. It's not no pagan name, man. I'm saying this all the way to the end. It's not no fucking pagan name. Fuck, man. And like I met a lot of brothers on this path, but the Lord, He has me moving this way for a reason, man. And I don't necessarily hate brothers. But I got a job that I have to do, and I'm going to finish it. Because we're all connected anyways, man. We're all in the spirit. Time doesn't exist. Days don't exist. None of this shit really exists. This is the fucking matrix right here, bro. And I fucking woke up. So when I say I'm the story, right, that's what brothers got to understand. I'm saying it because I am. It plays out in my spirit. This whole path, this whole journey for me was me realizing that, bro. And throughout the journey, I was doing it subconsciously. Brothers that been here, they understand. I was doing it subconsciously, but the whole time, the Lord, He was always in the details, man. And that's why I'm speaking myself in the book. The book of life. Where am I? Well, this is my inheritance. I'm Jacob. I'm Joseph. That's why I understand Benjamin. Rachel, right? The two sons. And then Leah, so you have the rest of the tribes. They also gave their handmaids and their handmaids to Jacob so he could bring forth the seed, man. There's a reason why I'm in this position, brothers. There's a reason, man. Everything I've done in the past few generations that brought me to this point. And it was all for a good reason. I don't look at anything as bad or good. Everything that I do, everything that I say is what's supposed to happen. Now, of course, we know we got the laws. We got these ordinances. But that's what the new covenant's for, man. See, what makes me different? What makes me different? Because I'm going to say about these guys, yeah, they know the laws and they may know their ears or they're pushing out vibration, which is cool. But they deny the new covenant. That's a heavy thing that the congregation got to understand. That's a heavy thing that brothers got to understand. That's what puts all these thoughts in my head. I'm like, man, what's wrong with these guys, man? It's not like they're stupid, because they've been knowing this for quite some time. Maybe they took some oaths. I don't know. See, this is the shit I'm trying to figure out for myself. It's not really about everybody else, but the Lord, He sends me down here like the poor shalom. I'm sent to say these words, man. Matter of fact, let me get the scripture real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 33. I'm just going to start at verse 1. It says the blessing of Moses. It says, and this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, the Lord came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000s of saints. From his right hand went a fiery law for them. Yeah, he loved the people. All his saints are in thy hands. And he sat down at thy feet, every one to receive of thy words. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jeshurun, when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together. Now, this is the blessing that Moses is going to bless the tribes with, because Moses, who was he? He represents the law. That's why he couldn't enter into the promised land. So we're not under the law, and even though the law is our inheritance, we got the new covenant for that, man. Don't look at something like it's happening in the physical realm. The story's already been played. It's already been told. I don't know 100% truth. I never claimed that. But what I do know is everybody's back in the lot, because we always come back. And that's why I've been doing the things that I've been doing, because the Lord, He gave me this law, just like He gave you, brothers, your law. If you're watching this right now, just know that the law that you're in is exactly where you're supposed to be at. It's like I made that video, right? I was like, man, Jake, come on, Knock. It's a simulated reality. And we're claiming what's ours from the beginning. And this is how you're going to know who everybody is, because everybody was supposed to do everything they were doing from the beginning. So everybody's in this position right now, and that means that that's exactly the position they're supposed to be in. I'm supposed to be in this position. Regenerated many times. Elijah, Jacob, Samuel, fucking Bethlehem Ephrata. That's my spiritual family. Let me keep on going. It says, verse 7, and this is the blessing of Judah. Judah. And he said, hear, Lord, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people. Let his hands be sufficient for him, and be thou an help to him from his enemies. Let me get that word for Judah real quick. See, I can download things real quick, so all right. The word for Judah is his praise. The son of Jacob, Alea, the tribe descended from Judah, the son of Jacob. The territory occupied by the tribe of Judah. The kingdom comprised of the tribes of Judah and Benjamin, which occupied the southern part of Canaan, after the nation split upon the death of Solomon. Right, because Rehoboam was given to one tribe, the southern kingdom, and Jeroboam was given to 10 tribes that represented Israel. So you can say Benjamin, Judah represents the southern kingdom, and Israel represents the northern kingdom. That's why these guys are fucking lost. I'm telling you. Verse 9, who said unto his father? Verse 8, and of Levi he said, let thy Tumim and thy Urim be with the Holy One, whom thou didst prove at Massah, and with whom thou didst strive at the waters of Meribah. Who said unto his father and to his mother, I have not seen him. Neither did he acknowledge his brethren, nor knew his own children. For they have observed thy word and kept thy covenant. They shall teach Jacob thy judgments, and Israel thy law. They shall put incense before thee, and whole burnt offerings upon thine altar. Bless, Lord, his substance, and accept the works of his hands. Smite through the loins of them that rise up against him, and of them that hate him, that they rise not again. Verse 12, and of Benjamin he said, the beloved of the Lord shall dwell in safety by him, and the Lord shall cover him all the day long, and he shall dwell between his shoulders. So what was Benjamin given? The smallest of all tribes, little Benji. He was given that protection. He's the spirit of prophecy. I think he represents like that spirit of Christ, my big brother. Cause it's I can't explain it, man. All I know is I am that I am, and yeah, I'm here. Joseph, and of Joseph he said, "Bless." Oh, Benjamin are the prophets as well. They're the prophets. So if you actually want to hear the word of prophecy, Benjamin, that's what we have the brother JD Naja. Verse 13, and of Joseph he said, "Blessed be the Lord, be his land. Blessed of the Lord be his land, for the precious things of heaven, for the dew and for the deep that couches beneath, and for the precious fruits brought forth by the sun, and for the precious things poured forth by the moon, and for the chief things of the ancient mountains, and for the precious things of the lasting hills, and for the precious things of the earth, and the fullness thereof, and for the good will of him that dwelt in the bush. Let the blessing come upon the head of Joseph, and upon the top of the head of him that was separated from his brethren." Matter of fact, let me get that word for Joseph real quick. Right, so Joseph, it says, Jehovah has added the eldest son of Jacob by Rachel, father of Igel, who represented the tribe of Issachar among the spies, a son of Asaph, a man who took a foreign wife in the time of Ezra. It says his glory. So Joseph, he was given everything in the earth, because he is the land. And for the precious things of the earth and fullness thereof, and for the good will of him that dwelt in the bush, let the blessing come upon the head of Joseph, and upon the top of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. His glory is like the firstling of his bullocks, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns. With them he shall push the people together to the ends of the earth. And they are the 10,000s of Ephraim, and they are the thousands of Manasseh. So what am I doing? I'm pushing the fucking wicked out the earth, man. See, sometimes I'd be like, I wonder if people actually see my spirit. They can't see me. The ones of you that can, you're blessed, man. Hold on.